Hello everyone, welcome to my tutorial regarding the navigation of the Hangar of Dreadnought. In this video I will show you the different things available in the Hangar and how to use them. I will not however tell you about the different ships, weapon selection and tactics that best suit them, nor will I talk about the career progressions or tactics in battle. Those will be talked in future videos. So without waiting, I will enter the subject. What you see here is the Hangar, the starting point of the preparation of the game. Here you see a starting vessel called the Augusta. It is a tier 1 vessel. This is what you will see when you begin the game. By seeing this, presently I assume that you've at least installed the game or intend to do so and played the tutorial. After the tutorial, you will end up in this place. Just pressing the Hangar does not do anything, it's just the linking hub of everything else. Before talking about everything up here and down here, I will talk about the settings that you can reach by clicking settings here or pressing the escape button. The different option: resume to return to the game. Settings to change the settings, which I will show you very soon. Tutorial to play again the tutorial that you have to go through after starting the game. Developer credits. I have no idea what this is. Benchmark. This is for testing the graphics of the game. In the benchmark you will see different vessels and different vessels shooting at each other. If there are things you do not see, this will mean that you should change the video settings in the settings graphic. The bug reporter and the customer support are here if you experience bugs in the game, and of course exit game is used to exit the game. So the setting part, quick changes that you should do in the settings upon beginning this game. You should, if you don't mind, change the profanity filter, which will start on off, and turn it on. This way you will be able to see everything that your teammates write when they write in the in-game chat. Here you see the damage numbers inflicted by your ship. By default, this number is set at accumulating. Before the patch 1.9.0, this thing didn't existed. When we were shooting on other vessels, we would see their life bar, but we wouldn't be able to see their the damage inflicted by each of our shots. Personally, I prefer to put this option on individual. The difference between individual and accumulating is this. Let's say your weapon inflict a static 10 points of damage. If you have accumulating selected, the amount of damage you inflict on the ship with each shot, as long as you shoot at a particular ship, will be additional together. So you will see the numbers of your weapon damage go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on. However, if you put it on individual, you will only see 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 each time you hit the ship. I prefer saying this as since if the opponent activates shields, activate modules that grant him damage reductions, you will rapidly see the change of the damage you inflict on the opponent ship and possibly tell you to change target. Personally, I use minimap rotation. I don't use this option, which create a sort of shadow when you aim at other ship using the right click button on your mouse. And I use subtitles because I prefer to do so. The rest of the options, controls, audio, graphics, it's pretty simple. In the controls, things that is important to see is the short commands. This allow you to talk to allies and inform the position of enemies on the battlefield. I will explain this further in a future video. And another important information is this here. Your energy usage can be changed using the F keys from 1 to 4 instead of pressing the E button and going in a direction with your mouse. I will also explain this in a future update. Resume. Here is what. So here in the hangar, you see your base fleet. You can see that I'm a captain level 36, so I have multiple ships in my fleet, and I'm able to pilot ships in the recruit, veteran, and legendary difficulty of this game. So this is the first fleet that you will start with. When you acquire additional ships, the maximum amount of ship you can have in your fleet is 5. So when you want to remove ships from your fleet, you right click. Here you have the different option of each ship. You remove it from your fleet, you add a new ship, and here you see every ship that are available to you. So I will reselect the Simargol. Recruit matches only allowed to play tier 1 and tier 2 ships. Veteran matches currently allowed to play tier 2, 3 and 4 ships, while legendary only allowed to play tier 4 and 5 ships. I could add some of my ships, but I don't have any tier 5 ships currently in my fleet. Let's say I had this ship just to show you it's available. To choose the fleet you want to use for a match, you go here and to recruit fleet, to the select fleet, and you simply click on the fleet that you want to use. I will explain these numbers in a later part of this video, so I will stay in recruit for the moment. Each ship belongs to a particular manufacturers and class that are shown in the tech trees. So here in the tech trees we can see the 3 manufacturers. Jupiter Arms. The ship of Jupiter Arms are we could say the most extreme in the games. This the Aquila Vectors are the ship that allow you to survive the easiest, and the Oberon are the fastest in the game. Each fleet will allow you to pilot one ship of each type, of each class. The different class are the following: the artillery cruiser, aka the snipers of the games, very long range weaponry that inflict a lot of damage, but they're quite slow and have few hit points. The destroyers, the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought have lot of hit points, medium damage, and are rather slow. The average ship of the game are the destroyers. Medium average amount of hit points, rather good damage, but not in the higher percentage, and relatively good speed. The corvettes are the fastest ship in the game, and also we could say the assassins of the game. They're the ones who inflict the most amount of damage. And finally, the tactical cruisers. The starting tactical cruiser you're going to begin with belong to the Oberon manufacturers called the Cerberus. The Cerberus allow to repair allies and inflict damage on opponents. At later point in the game, you will possibly be able to unlock additional tactical cruisers. The Palace, unlike the tactical cruiser from Oberon, is only able to inflict damage, while in Aquila Vector, the Koche is only able to repair allies. Yep. Also, in the different ship that you will unlock throughout the games, you have hero ships that are available here, and that are classified per manufacturer too. I have some that are unlocked. I will talk about them in future videos, and soon as how to obtain them. So discover the composition of your fleet. To navigate in the tech tree, you select the ship you want to see. You see the different modules that can be bought for each of your ships, for the current ship. So here you see that I've bought everything. By clicking on the ship here, those are the ones that are unlocked once I have bought enough modules here, and that I've researched and bought this ship. In future updates, the developers have said that we're no longer going to have to accumulate experience point and money credits to invest in vessels. We're only going to have to unlock modules. For a quick navigation in the tech tree, instead of having to return each time to the tech tree to select a new vessel, if you are in the same line of the vessel, you can go down the different modules and select the ship next in line to see the progression of the modules, and so on. Since I didn't unlock the Aeon, if I click on it, it brings me here where I see the Aeon. But I can continue following the progression by clicking here, seeing the different module available. I can click on the Pharaonia, and again it will bring me to this to the module selections. Note that hero ships, unlike the basic ships, don't have a possibility to change their modules. So this option is locked. This option here is what we are currently seeing. If I go in my tech tree, let's say select the Orcus. Right now I'm seeing its technology tree. I can click here to go to the customization of the ship and select the module I have available for it, and change them with other modules available to the ship. And you can see the different modules available for this ship. If there are modules that I have not bought but are available, let me show you an example. Example here. They will show this icon saying that there are other modules that I can research and or buy to have more options. Again, if I am here and checking for a ship, I can return quickly here to return to the tech tree of that ship, and so on, back and forth. Now I will talk about the currencies of the game. The game has 4 currencies. The experience point gained by each ship during battles, indicated here in each ship of belonging to your fleet. We can also see in the tech tree the amount of experience point accumulated by each ship. Normally, at the start of the game, those experience points cannot be shared to other ships. I will explain really soon how they can be shared to other ships. The second currency of the game is free experience point. Those free experience points are gained at the end of each match in really tiny amounts. Credits, again, they are gained at the end of each matches. And when you buy a module, when you want to acquire a module, you must first research it using experience point and or free experience point, and then you must purchase it using credits. Finally, there are GPs, gray box points. Those are normally acquired using real money, or alternatively they can be gained a little bit of amount using the career progressions. I will quickly show the career progression just to show you. Career progression, those are things that tasks that I can do in the game to gain some credits, free experience point, or GPs. I will explain to you how to acquire more of each kind of those currencies. There is no way, however, to buy experience point or ship experience point using real money. You can only acquire them by playing the game. So I will begin with the GP. To acquire GP, you press on the plus sign and you're brought in the market under this option. So it's really simple. You press the amount of GPs that you want to buy, and you will be brought to a menu showing your personal informations and payment option. You can pay by credit cards, PayPal, or PaySafe. I won't click on it since it will show you my personal informations. You can acquire more credits by pressing the plus and converting GPs into credits. There are 4 ways to do so. Manually on a rate of 100 credits for 1 GPs. All those 3 options that give you a better ratio of credits. Finally, you can acquire free experience point when you have completely researched a ship or through hero ship. I will go in the tech tree. So here I have the Cerberus. Since I have every module's research and every ship here research and bought for my Cerberus, the icon of my Cerberus is golden. Unlike if we go down here, golden, the series, it's simply white. Remark a little thing I forgot to talk about. Each class of ships has a different icon. Dreadnought, tactical cruisers, artillery cruisers, corvettes, and destroyers. So those that have gold symbols, you can convert the experience point they gain into free experience point at a cost of GPs. In the same manners, any experience point gain with hero ships can be converted into free experience point. Ships that are completed and hero ships, when you play them in a match, they grant you a 10% bonus in experience point and a 10 bonus in credits, in addition to be able to convert them. To convert normal experience point into free experience point, you go here, and for each ship that does at least 40 experience point, you will be able to convert 40 experience point at the cost of 1 GP for 40 free experience point. Here in my fleet I have this ship, the Tugaran, artillery cruiser of Akula Vector tier 2, with some experience point. For the tutorial I will convert the experience points, so I do so. Yes, it is done, and I have more experience point, free experience point that can be spent on any ships. You should spend GPs only if your budget allows it. You can perfectly play this game without spending money on it, with your and investing GPs. I will show you quickly how buying, researching and buying a module function. Jupiter Arms, I will go to the Palace. I want to acquire let's say I want to acquire this module. I don't have enough experience point, but I have additional free experience points. So I go on it. It will cost me all my ship experience point and the difference in free experience. I press it. By the way, I have muted the sound of the game to be clearer in my tutorial. And I press here to purchase this module, if I want to purchase the module. And now it is available to be equipped to the ship. Note that a ship will always only be able to equip the latest level of a module. This ship theoretically has the tier 2 and tier 3 auto repair module, but I can only equip the last one that is unlocked. Almost all modules are always better at the next level of them, with some exceptions that I will explain in another video. I will show you additional way to gain experience point, ship experience point, free experience point and credits. When you go to the recruit fleet, during a match you will receive a base, a certain amount of credits, experience and free experience based of how well you played in a match. In addition, a recruit match will grant you always all these bonus. Veteran matches will grant you this bonus, and if the battle bonus is available, you will gain more credits, more experience, and more free experience. Same goes thing for the legendary if the battle bonus is available. After you have fought a battle using the battle bonus will become inactive, and you will have to either wait about 10 minutes or pay 1,500 credits for veteran matches or 500 credits to battle bonus to make the battle bonus available again. Battle bonus for recruit matches are always available. The other way to augment the amount of experience point and credits that you can gain in this game is by buying an elite status. Right now, I just bought a 30-day elite status. This will grant me at the end of each match 100% more XP based on the amount awarded to me at the end of the match, and the same goes things for the credits. In addition, each other player that participated in my side of the battle will receive a bonus for each player that has an elite status that participated in the battle. You can see that the shorters cost comparatively more. If you only buy 7 days, it will cost you 600 GPs, while twice the number of days will cost you less. This is a classic practice of freemium games. Remark that you have 6 options of time for elite status: 7 days, 14 days, 30 days. You can click here to have 90, 180, and 360 days of elite status. Now I have shown you how to gain each kind of currency, and I have explained to you how I can spend those currency here, the ship currency and the free experience and credits. There are additional things that you can buy with your GPs. Those are available in the market. In the market, here are the featured options, which are repeated in the ships also. In the ship, you can buy hero ship. Tier 1 costs 1000 GPs. Tier 2 cost 1000 GPs. Tier 3 cost 1500, and Tier 4 hero ships cost 4000 GPs. There are also bundles that are available. This one, for this price, you receive this amount of days, this ship, and a special coating for all your fleet. I will shortly explain the coating. And this bundle that I've bought in the past costs 350 GP. This is realistically the only bundle that you will be able to buy in the game by spending the GP that you gain through the career progression. I will explain how to do so in a future video. In the featured options, you will also see weekly or monthly bonuses granted to the players. Here you can buy a beret, custom paint job, and an icon for all your vessel, and a special coating for all your vessels. Here you have your characters. You can change the appearance of your character by clicking here. Choosing his gender, female or male, facial alteration, his suit. Other suits are sometimes available through the market, generally used during special events. The headgear, different hats. You can buy other hats using GPs. You can put scars, tattoos, colored eyes, and a coloration for your suit. You can also customize the look of your ship If I go here, you see the look of the Tier 1 of this artillery cruiser, the Rurik. I can go to appearance and change his appearance based on these options. These 4 options here become available if you buy hero ships of this particular class and manufacturers, or when you unlock future tier. So here I have this vessel tier 1 through 4. This grants me multiple options to decorate this ship. I will show you an example. Let's say put this here and this here. So now I can return here to see the different options I've chosen for his look. You can also buy additional paint jobs and so on. Here are the coatings. I have bought a Thunder pack available on the website of Greybox Dreadnought. That granted me multiple hero ships and so multiple coatings. I have also bought the Orion construction for this particular line of vessels. Something that is important to know about coatings, patterns, emblem, and decals is when you buy them. I won't buy it, but let's say I will want to buy it. I will go here, I will see his look, and I will need to spend gold GPs. This coating will become available only to the ship, to this ship class and manufacturer. So I will show you. I have the Orion construction for this vessel. If I go in my tech trees, let's say Palos, here appearance, coating, I don't have the Orion construction available for this line of ships. I will return to the ship I was, Akula Vector, Rurik, here, appearance. I could also, oh, it didn't appear. I could have simply also gone to the hangar and manually click on the Rurik. If sometime your ship doesn't appear, return to your hangar, select a different ship, return to your hangar, and reselect your previous ship, and usually it will reappear. Small graphic bugs. The other options, I don't have patterns, but you see the look of the patterns. I have some emblems that will appear on different places on the ship, and I have decals. I have bought this decal, so here you see it. Here are my more advanced vessel, and to just show you how much I can change the appearance of a ship. So I really like the Orion construction coating. I bought again this symbol because I really like it, and if I go to Akula Vector, I press here, the Morning Star has this additional skin that if you buy him, you get this this entire skin, which is the same skin that the tier 5 ship of this line has, but with the additional figure here. If I go to my Veronese, I was available to put the Morning Star options here. Alternatively, I have this one, which already has an emblem I bought in the past. But now, since I bought the Founder pack, I prefer putting this giant head in front of my ship. Finally, some last details to talk about. Here you have your friends. So I have my friend list, which show every other players that I have friended in matches. If some of my friends will be online, I will be able to talk to them by right-clicking on them and choosing a whisper option. Alternatively, I will also have invite to squad option. In this game, you can join up with 3 other of your friends to join together in matches. Those formations are called squad. The maximum of member per squad is 4. And here are the chat option, and if when you click here, you will see your friends, the possibility to talk to the squad or individual players. Finally, there is the dashboard. This will always be the starting screen where when you load up the game, you will see the available bundles in the games if there is any, like here. An option to go to the forum of the game, which will make you quit, temporarily quit the game by changing windows, and the statistics view of your characters and friends. So I'll go here. Here you can see my battle statistic, the total hours I have played in battles, my total battles, and so on. The amount of hours I have spent using each class of ships. Ribbons are bonus that can be gained through battles. And here you have a comparison with your friends. So since I'm the only one online among my friends, I'm the only one with a green lit. Let's say Wolfgang was online, he will also have his little box lighted green. You can see many options regarding your friends. Something really useful is to see the total battles. That will show you players that have played for a long time for the game and others that have not played as much. This was the last thing I wanted to talk in this tutorial. See me again in a future tutorial explaining to you the best modules you can have for ships, officer briefing, descriptions and how to use them, and tactics in battle for every ships. Goodbye.